Welcome back to the Southpaw Rollin' Studio. I'm with my guest today, Blake Guerrero. And today we're going to be going over the cult classic, very short film, Remote Controller, starring Mr. Blake Guerrero. I don't remember how we even came about doing this. I think it started, we did that photo shoot, and then we're like, should make a video.
Oh, yeah. We were just starting to get back into things after, like, professionals, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to start the new era of videos, kind of.
Yeah.
Before your hair was super long, as it is now.
It's all bunched up and shit. That's weird.
I recognize this field because I use it in pretty much every movie we've ever done. There's also zero plot to this.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
We added some little bits here and there.
It's kind of like...
Yeah, I think I wanted to, like, kind of personify the TV in a way. It's like it's kind of like ensnare me in a trap. And, like, right now just being kind of, like, entranced by the visuals, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just curious about it. So I, like, check it out and poke my hand through.
Remember you spent all that time changing the face of your Apple Watch and we didn't even show it.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
That's fine. That was fun.
That's actually all done in camera,
clean.
Believe it or not. There's no effects there or anything. It's just done in camera.
Yeah.
And I think this was probably somewhat recently after I had watched The Lighthouse, and I'm like 4:8 or whatever, that aspect ratio. So I'm like, I'm gonna use this.
That makes sense.
I think it's what it is.
And we started the projector work here.
Yeah.
All the crazy lights and stuff.
I think I got kind of the idea is like, I've been looking at, like, I was looking at photography, like a lot of different photography, and there was kind of photography that had people like stuck in TVs, and I was like, that's an interesting concept. So I thought we might try our hand at it. This is also done in the place that we film everything else also.
Poker garage.
Yep, exactly. Literally everything. Schmitty Woods' metal shop or whatever.
Yep. And this is now I'm like inside this little like pocket dimension thing or something that the TV's got me in. I don't know what's going on. And then I find this remote. We planned up a lot of different ways of how to like start it and kind of come across it.
I want to like try to get back into videos like this because we did it in like a day.
Yeah,
and it was
simple.
It was simple. It was pretty fun.
Now it's just kind of like exploring and figuring out what they do and like how this like space works, I guess.
Yeah, and then once the water comes and it like becomes physical, like a physical thing that you can feel and stuff. The lighting was just kind of cool.
Yeah, it was fun to mess with that for sure. I think I'd like to do some stuff with that again, or figure out how we might do it differently. I guess if we did something similar.
Yeah.
But it was so cool.
Beautiful outdoors.
Well, it looked better than I thought it would actually with that projector. It turned out pretty good.
Go touch some grass.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Harry is about to like actually kind of figure out that this isn't just like visual, that it's more physical, I guess.
And then you say, all right, and then you just you torch the whole place, light it on fire.
Yeah, it's just like this implication that these things kind of have consequences when I'm messing with this thing, and I kind of lose control, I think, and start messing with fire.
You're playing with fire, buddy.
Yeah. Burn myself and drop it.
Got the smoke machine, the fog machine.
Yeah, that was fun to mess with.
You did seem to like that. You did seem to enjoy.
And then the poker one, we did. And La Marinara.
Yeah, you had a good time with that.
Just kidding it, yeah. That was fun. And like a storm, of course.
Of course, yeah. Just all the natural.
I like the bright flashing of all
disaster
that,
type deals.
Fun.
Just you kind of cruising across frame. Oh, and then just a nuclear explosion.
Yeah. Randomly
the worst of the natural disasters.
Yeah, so it's like, I think is it the thing trying to like kill me now? We were thinking too, or like
yeah. Oh, we
it was
kind
trying
of
to like trap me.
Yeah,
and, like, kill
it
me
was
in
kind of
there.
like it's kind of like an entity.
Yeah.
I feel like I had a lot of influence from something, but I can't remember.
And this like retro movie running away from the thing. What is this, kind of like an 80s or something?
I'd have no idea. I feel like I can't
It's
think of
something.
any of the influences, but there were a bunch. Like
Yeah. Just like drama, and like we know it's not gonna look perfectly real for that, but it was cool. And the dive through.
it was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, I mean, it was just like multiple plates, you know. So it's one with just the cinder block. You just jumped over the cinder block, and then one TV, and it just kind of could cut the frame in half.
That was cool.
I like this because the light it like actually turns off as you turn the TV
Yeah.
off, so it really gets that.
That was cool.
And you said no thanks.
Yeah.
But I guess instead of destroying.
But then we also, we were thinking about that I would destroy it or something, but then we're kind of leaving it sort of ominous. Where
It's kind of like the ring in Lord of the Rings a little bit. Like, where it kind of draws you in.
Where I dropped it, leaving it someone else could.
You know what? This is literally, this is like people that are like keyboard warriors, and it's like, touch some grass. Like that was the theme of this, and you literally went, you touched some grass.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about being like stuck in media, I guess, right? And like social media, whatever, trying to trap you in.
It's kind of like the constant battle between like, this is pretty deep, and then like this isn't deep at all. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Just get out and do something.
But yeah, so that was remote controller. We just did delivery driver. Like I said, not everything needs a commentary, but it's like it's fun to do. It's fun to get together and kind of like go back. And especially like some of our older stuff, like our bigger projects, we can get everybody together.
Professionals, maybe.
Professionals, that'd be fun.
That'd be the next
a good cue ball. Even though I kind of want a lot of people to forget about those kind of things.
No, it's all right. It's good to, I think, learn to make us go back through it more thoroughly, and learn from our mistakes and see what else we want to do, and kind of remember where our thought process was at.
That's true, because it's kind of like you gotta like know where you came from to be able to move forward and like learn like what mistakes not to make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. Well,
stuff.
That was remote controller. Thanks for watching.